All right, here we are at the top of the hour, and welcome everyone to Together Tuesday. My name's Kevin Vogel. I'll be your host today. And with me, I have Melissa Mintz. Hi, Melissa.
Hey, Kevin.
And I got Alex with me. Hi, Alex.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, West Coast, and good afternoon, everyone.
Well, that's right. This could be worldwide. You know, it could be nighttime somewhere, Alex.
Well, we have clients in Hawaii that it would be 8 a.m. right now, and
I can't believe you're leaving our European people out of the picture. No, I'm only kidding. All right, today here's what we're going to be covering today. So today, Alex has a way of setting, oops, sorry about that, a way of setting your out-of-office alerts using Inscape. So a great way to actually do that for people that might have forgot to do it when they left the office here. And then we're going to talk about the financial snapshot and invoicing, and I believe Melissa is going to be covering that. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about Microsoft Viva, which is the new employee engagement platform for Microsoft Teams. And we'll run through, I actually have a walkthrough demo for you where we're going to walk through Viva and show you what we got here. So with that, I'm going to hand it off here to Alex and let him take over the screen and show you how you can set your out of office alerts for your employees when maybe they forget to do it on their own. Alex?
Thank you, Kevin, and thank you, everyone, for joining us today. We have a new feature that has been added to your Inscape platform, which allows you to add or edit or remove any out-of-office messages for any of your employees. And it's very easy to do, and I'll share my screen right now to walk you through that right at this moment. So if you go into your Inscape platform and you click into the Manage tile, and then you go into your End Users list. So right here at the top, the Office 365 tab. And let's say Robin McCarty in our organization forgot to set an out-of-office message, or perhaps she had an unplanned leave of absence. So I can go in, I can click into Robin here, and we have this new tab here at the top, out of office. So in this case, Robin does not have an out of office reply set. If she did, and we need to edit it, like maybe she's on paid leave, but for some reason or another, she needs to extend her paid leave, this radio button here would already be activated for send automatic replies, and we can push the end date and the end time back the appropriate number of days as needed. And we can also edit her existing message. If she mentions when she's returning back into the office, we can edit that here as well. But in this case, we're starting fresh. So I'll just set here, send automatic replies. I can choose a date. Let's choose today, for example. Sure, 12 a.m., why not? And set it for tomorrow as her final day of the out of office. And I can just fill in the message here. For example,
So Alex, let me ask you this. You can stylize the out of office messages with the editor above, correct?
Exactly. So I can, for example, change the coloring, the formatting here if I want. I can also add pictures as needed, as well as the alignment and so forth.
Now, what kind of permissions, Alex, what kind of permissions do you need to be able to do this? This way, you know, they don't have to give somebody global admin permissions to be able to go in and do this for somebody, do they?
Anyone that has access to the Manage tile should be able to edit or remove or add an out-of-office message.
Okay.
So in this first field here, we have just for inside my organization. And then, of course, if we wish for any customers to also receive a message, we can edit this as well. If, for example, Robin already had a message here, but had a date that needed to be changed, we could update this, and then we click save, and that's it. It's applied immediately. And this could be a great way also for unplanned leave. So if an employee was unable to set an out-of-office message, it's no longer an issue. You can quickly go into your Manage tile, Office 365, go inside the individual user, the out-of-office tab, and set the message as needed, and then click save, and it's applied. And that's it for this feature. It's short and sweet. It's a single form. I hope that this will be a very useful convenience for everyone going forward. Are there any questions about this feature? If so, please leave a message in the chat, and Melissa and I will take care of that right away. Thank you, Kevin.
No problem. Melissa, you want to go over the invoicing piece now?
Absolutely. So let me go ahead and share my screen here. And this I know we've shown in previous webinars, but I know that we still get plenty of questions coming in to myself and the support team. So we just wanted to take some time in today's webinar and just cover for you as to where you can go and retrieve invoices or even add additional users to receive the emailed invoice from Sirius. So once you're in your Inscape platform, if you navigate to the account info tile and click on that, this again is going to show you your organization's financial snapshot. And as you can see here, we've updated the user interface, a new look and feel. So you can see again things like your costs by service, and you could compare them, Office 365 versus software. You can see your total cost by month and spot any trends or anomalies month to month on your spend, as well as be able to export all of this email or information that you see here in the chart form with the export to CSV button. Now, as far as retrieving invoices, we know how many people get inundated with invoices and emails and stuff like that. If you come over to PDF invoice history here on the left, click on that. This will allow you to come in to Inscape, click on PDF, and download your latest and greatest invoice. So you can have that at your fingertips without having to go searching through it or reaching out to us to email it to you again. Another cool aspect of this account info tile is the billing information. Now, while this is not tied into a credit card processing system, so you still need to call into your account representative to do that, but you can update your billing information such as your name, your address, the first and last name of used to send the emails. And then we also provide you 5 additional slots to have email addresses entered in that you may want to receive the invoices. So if I want to click on the plus sign here, type in the email address, and that will predictively come up from your AD, hit save. Whomever you have listed here will then be emailed the invoices once those are generated from the Sirius team. Alex, Kevin, were there any questions on the financial snapshot or the account info tile?
Yeah, Albert asked a question. He said, can we add another credit card?
Not from here. As I just had mentioned, this is not tied into a credit card payment processing system, but if you want to change the credit card that you have on file, please call in to your accounts receivable person, and they'll be more than happy to update the credit card that they have on record for you.
Okay. All right, that's the only one I see here, Melissa. So thanks, that was fantastic. I am going to now share my screen here, and we'll start talking about Viva. So keep your eyes on the questions just in case anyone has any. For those of you that haven't checked out Viva yet, and there is a bunch of Viva already available and available at no charge too, just so you know. There's actually 4 components here that Viva is actually part of. You have connections, which is a connector back into SharePoint. So if you want to create, for instance, some type of intranet in SharePoint, great way to do it is with connections. Insights it's an application that you can actually go right now into your Microsoft applications. Just type in Insights, and it's a dynamic tool that will actually start giving you information about your contacts, things that you need to get done. Really great one. It's also a great way to maybe set aside some focus time that you can put on your calendar. It will let you know that you're not focusing on certain things. Great product. Great way to kind of give that life balance that we talk about. And then learning is another one that we're going to walk you through here. It gives you all types of courses on different products. And then topics, which is a knowledge and expertise area that will show you. So these 4 are here. Two of them are available right now, Connections and Insights. Learning and Topics are on their way. They should be here sometime within the 3rd quarter of 2021 here. So you should be able to get those. So let's talk about Connections. And as you can see, Connections is a great way for you to actually start building that intranet and then embedding it in the application that everyone's using, Teams. So it's a great way to do that. You can see that whether it's on a phone, an iPhone, an Android phone, whether it's in a browser, whether it's in your Teams environment, your people will be able to get the information that's important to them and important to you as a company to make sure that they have that information. You can see that you can click on here and scroll up very easily inside your iPhone or Android phone. You can actually walk through and start chatting with people, put posts in here, just like you would. You can go backwards and forwards. It doesn't matter what platform you're on, you'll be able to communicate and get the information that you need to be able to help your employees get what they're looking for. So you can actually have a great dashboard here. So if you're looking for paid time off, what's available to you, you can build in widgets that will give the information that's really pertinent to them. And you got to remember that it's going to use your Office 365 login. So it's going to bring up the information that's for them and no one else. So for instance, if you had an expense check or how many days you have available, or you have one due today that's something that you're trying to complete. So it's specific for that user based around their login in Office 365. So great platform for people now. And like I said, it's available. You do have to set it up. There is some setup involved in Connections that we can help you with, but it is something that you can actually use right now. There's no cost for it. It's just the process of getting it all set up. You can see it. This is just a walkthrough that I put together here to show you what you can do. And like I said, whatever platform you're on, tablet, PC, phone, this can actually be used in here. Viva Insights is available today for you and for your users by just going into the apps down here that you see on the bottom left-hand side underneath Insights. You can just search for Insights and install it for your users. So you can either do it through a group policy and push it down to all your users, or they can go in and install it themselves. That's an easy way to do it. So you can see that it starts off your week here for a Monday. It shows you what you have booked for the week, what times you have for coaching, virtual commutes if you're commuting back and forth. You can see that very easy to go in and actually focus on the areas that you want to focus on inside the Insights. And again, this is specific for you. So when you log in to Teams, this will give you just your information, not anyone else's. So you can see all these different things. Again, works on a phone, will give you the insights that you need to be able to do that. If you go over to My Team, you'll see that in Insights, you can go in and see what type of information your teams are actually posting for you, whether it's quiet hours that you're looking for, whether you want to free up some capacity. Like like it says down here, of employees spend 20+ hours collaborating with each other. So you can go in there and coach them on whether that's good, bad, how it works out. You can look into employee burnout if you're a manager. You can view recommended plans to maybe free up a little bit of time for them to focus on things that are important. As we all know, we can be busy, but doesn't mean we're being productive. And that's where Insights actually helps a lot of people. So you can go in here and look at what they're saying. Encourage your team to turn off notifications for a while. Go offline and do your work. Set boundaries and decline meetings if they don't work inside your hours. These are things that you and I probably take for granted. A lot of people think they need to be on every meeting no matter what. So all these things, you can look at your organization in here, not just your team, but your entire organization. See how you're stacking up against them. You can see on the left-hand side, you can look at employee engagements, approved agility, foster innovation. And as we all know, now that a lot of people work from home, they kind of feel out of the loop, but working with them to come up with innovative ideas, great way to keep them involved in what's going on. And then, of course, you can build in Power BI and get information from all different types of sources that you can now put in your insights and show you, hey, look at how much I'm chatting compared to my email. My email's really gone down since Teams has come on, and the chat and meetings has actually gone up, which is what everyone's trying to do. If you look at here and take a look at your well-being, they give you grades based around your calendar. The beauty of this is, since all the information is in Office 365 from a productivity standpoint, we can get all of that information and make it available to managers, but more importantly, make it available to the employee to show them, hey, you're spending 90 hours a week working. That's way too much time. It just is too much time. We need to find a way to reduce the number of hours that you're working. And I'll tell you, these type of things, they keep employees, they help them boost their productivity. It's really part of the big picture. And then, of course, learning new things. This is one of the things that should be coming out here in July, which is the new Viva Learning. And you could see that in here, there is a bunch of different courses on, everything from Office 365 products to different ways of coaching, different ways to do design and products that are available. You can click on any of them that's in your library and start your lessons. You'll also go in and see what you're learning, what your platform is that you're learning on, what subjects you're taking. It gives you a great tutorial, walks you through some great videos here with very engaging questions and quizzes along the way. I've been taking these type of courses for a long time. This is just a much easier interface to use to do these types of training. You can go in here and now chat with people and give information about how good the course was, whether you recommend it or not, and talk to your teammates and let them know about how it's going, how things are going with that. So you can see here's the SOAR Learning, which is just a topic that they created and put all of these in a team. And as you can see on the left-hand side, you can embed these learnings into a team where these courses are important to that department, that job title, whatever it might be. So great way for you to build a great criteria for them to take all of these different things. You can assign them to people. You could see who's taken the courses as a manager. Great way to actually work with this platform and use it as that tool to help people increase their skill sets, maybe to move up to a new job, maybe just to do their job better. So great thing to have built right into there. Even in marketing, you can go in and now market these things inside the team, let them know how well their peers are doing, and great, really great tool for people to use. You could see here's all the documentation that goes with it. all inside of Teams. You never have to leave. In topics here that we're in, you can see that in here, you can have documents that are on specific subject. You can have other people that are posting information about certain topics. You can go in and do your own and make sure that you actually add your information into there. It works great for those people, especially that are working together on a project, but not physically together. This is a great way to work on a specific topic that's important to people across your organization. And you can go in here and see all the different topics. If you go to home that you have access to, you can look specifically at the topics that you're working on, how they're progressing along the way, how much more information you're getting on that topic from beginning to end. So you can see great information, quick at your fingertips, makes it simple and easy to actually help your people get to where they're trying to go. And all of this right inside of Teams. I think you'll see that Microsoft is building this platform to help employees get engaged, to stay engaged, and to have a plan of where they're trying to get to. And it's with these 4 modules that they're doing that. So you can see whether it's connections and you're trying to build that information hub for your employees, whether it's insights where it's specific to that end user and trying to figure out whether they're productive or just busy, whether it's learning the different skills that they need, or whether it's focusing on topics that are part of their everyday life. Viva is the platform that will allow them to empower themselves, their employees, their co-workers with the same information. So hopefully that was something that helped you guys figure out Viva, because it has been out there for a while. I'm just going to go in here and not share my screen anymore here. But it's been out there for a while. A lot of people have looked at it, but Albert, please. Oh, that's AR. Okay. But if you look here, and I'm just going to share my screen here and show you that Insights is right in here, and I'll pop up my screen to show you what I'm talking about. I use Insights all the time, and you can see all I did was go in here to the apps menu that's built in here, type in Insights here at the top, and you can deploy Insights right now. There it is, and put it in there. If you want to do connections, like I said, there's some back-end things that we have to do inside of SharePoint, and then we can deploy connections into your environment, whether it's like I said, an intranet or just a central repository for the information that you want everyone to have. So with that, any questions, anything I can answer on Viva? Okay, great. All right, well, I know that, let me just go back to the presentation here, because I know that we have some subjects coming up here for our next webinars. Oh, so I know that we're marketing departments working on the July Together Tuesday sessions that will be coming soon. We're not going to be having one on July 5th, just so you know. It is going to be, or the 6th, whatever that week is, of 4th of July. So that one we're actually going to be taking off, but we'll be back the next week after that. I know that some of the topics that we're going to be talking about are things like Microsoft's new, they've had Windows virtual desktops. They've rebranded it as Azure virtual desktops, and some new features that are coming with that. We're going to be talking about Windows 11. I know that that's something that's getting a lot of marketing out there. A lot of people have it. I happen to be playing with it right now. Pretty cool interface. And if you're part of the Insiders program, you can get Windows 11 right now if you want it. Just remember, it's not quite as stable as Windows 10 yet. This is the beta version of it, so be careful. But we're going to be talking about those things and a lot more coming in July. With that, I'm just going to double check and make sure there are no questions. Nope, no questions. But again, thanks for your time. Always great to see you. Have a great 4th of July weekend. and we'll talk to you in July.
Thank you, everybody, for joining. Talk to you in July.
Thank you, everyone.